What's up, gamers? It's another day, and we're not going to be showing jump off the bridge progress. Instead, we're going to be trying to play this game. I'll save the progress for Saturday, and we'll go from there. Alright, so if you missed the last stream, here's where we left off. Bowtudgel City. We recently signed up for our... Man, I don't know what you want to call it. We couldn't get a savings account because we were high risk, but we were able to get a credit card. I know it's unfortunate, but it was able to be worked. And then, yeah, where are we? So in the story, the king has enlisted the worst possible person to be able to go on an adventure and save his daughter, who has been captured. Captured by... Hello, JD. How are you? Yeah, the princess has been captured by, I guess, the villain, but then we also have to get the Triforce, which is like the dodecahedron or something, which was taken by the Duchess, I believe. So we got a lot to do. We got our sword. We have 23 frequent flyer miles, so we got to work from there. I think we can do it, though. So where do we want to go next? Well, we have to go get the first of 2 keys. I'm doing pretty good, dude. It's been a pretty peaceful day. How was your day today? We got to get the first of 2 keys, and the Baron has the first key. So let's look at our map. I think I can press M for the map. Let's see. We can go get Chinese food. That might help us. Burrito yurt. Is there anything else we want to check out here? Maybe the shooting gallery. We did get some a bow and arrow, so that might work. Maybe I'll get Chinese. That can't be bad for my character, right? It heals you. I don't see why that would be a bad idea at all. Shooting gallery. Oh, this is just like the mini game from Ocarina of Time, right? Howdy, young man. Would you like me to try out or would you like to try out the shooting game? Maybe. Shooting game is different. It'll really pique your interest. Good question, laddie. Oh wait, sorry, I'm reading wrong. There's nothing unique about it. I think I read the word unique and I was confused. I don't know if that's an actual word. I'd assume just go fishing. I, clever Bankscarian that I am, realize what this game needs. A new twist. So I invented a game where the object is not to hit the target, but to miss the target. Miss the target. That's right. I'll give you a small crossbow with 10 darts, and if you miss all 10 shots, I'll give you a prize. So you want to give it a try or not? It's 5 frequent flyer miles to play. Let's go, baby. Should we is it really going to be that hard to miss the target? I suppose I can try easy. One easy game coming up. Nothing like a light warm-up. So I just have to miss the target, right? Okay. Seems pretty easy so far. Okay. I mean, there's no way they can possibly get over here, right? Wow, laddie, you're a natural. You missed all 10 of your shots. You win the prize. A Bankscarian cap. Okay. Should we try a harder difficulty? I mean, there's a lot of difficulties. Maybe we'll just go up one at a time. We got the miles, right? I guess it moved closer, but let's try hard. Alright, we only have 8 left, so let's try the impossible. Is the joke here that I'm just giving him my fucking money? What a fucking troll. Oh my god. I'm just paying this guy to shoot this fucking bow for no reason. Gamer! What am I doing? Like, can you repeat the rules? You just miss it, you get a prize. I didn't get no prize. Oh my goodness. Alright, so should we farm money? I don't really think it matters. I don't think we're gonna need money. Let's click on Tabitha. Let's go in our inventory. And let's equip our crossbow. I want to equip that as item B. And then we're gonna go fight. Yeah, the prize wasn't programmed. Maybe it wasn't. I got his hat actually. I wonder how much. Let's see here. That protection level 2, protection level 20. It's a headdress of Bankscara. It makes you look and act like the Bankscara people. Wow. Yeah, my horned hat seems to be better. It's giving me 20 protection. I don't know how much protection I'm gonna need, so I'll keep it for now. Actually, is this a parkour thing? Now that I look at it. I know, I have to go to the Baron, but there's just so many things here. Like, what is that? Am I supposed to be able to get up there? I mean, you see this jump, first off. There's no way I'm getting up there, so there must be some sort of parkour. Maybe there's like a platforming puzzle or something? Ah. What? There's like another thing over there. There's this building. I guess I gotta figure out where it starts, huh? Maybe it starts over here. We have an obelisk, too. I didn't notice that the first time I was playing. Is that in the bank? Can I get up there from going into the bank? I don't know. Let's check. Don't know why I'm asking you guys. You don't know. You haven't played this game. I don't see a hidden door. I guess I wouldn't see it if it was hidden, right? Let's third person. See if we can see anything. No. Maybe it's an item I get later that allows me to go upward. Actually, let's see what she has to say anymore. I've been paying my bills. I want to know. Nothing? I guess that's right. If she doesn't have a gem over her head, she has nothing to say. Typical. Typical people. Man, I'm a huge fan of this run animation. Look at that beauty. Alright, well, I guess we'll stick to the main line of the quest. So I think the guy's north. Northwest Gate. I think there's an airport. We don't have money, but we could go farm for money if we think the airport would help us. But maybe we'll just walk north. I'm sure that won't be a problem. What is it, this way? Yep. Go this way and right. Wanted to finish this game in my lifetime, Square. That's what I feel about Jump Off the Bridge. I want to finish this in my lifetime. We don't have much money, but Chinese food is usually pretty cheap, so... It's locked. Typical. They're on different hours in China, so we can't expect them to be open right now. So, Bankscara, Egrog. I don't think I want to go... I think he is in Egrog, actually. Is this the same sign over here? What is that? Up Mike's, down Jake's. Scenic Overlook. Brobensky University of Chingham. Do you guys want to see the Scenic Overlook? Or should I stick to the main quest? What are these tags to your stream? I have indie, chilled, English, game design. Oh, did I update this? I don't think I did. I messed up. Here are my new tags. Sorry, dude. I'm sorry I disappointed you. We're gonna go check out the Scenic Overlook. I've decided. I want to see. I'm sorry, dude. It was when I was doing the jump off the bridge thing. I forgot I gotta click update every time I want my things to change. Well, this is it, Tab. We're about to leave civilization behind and enter the great unknown. This is the real deal, Link. Our quest begins now. Let's go. Let's see. And so, having their work set out for them, Link and Tabitha leave the cozy confines of the king's palace and head off into the wilderness.
Well, Tabitha, here we are, outside the safety of the city walls, and about to embark on our glorious quest to rescue the princess. Out there lies the vast uncharted wilderness where needs are scarce and enemies lurk hidden in the ignorant crevices of the landscape. It is a journey so bleak and perilous that only the greatest of men can hope to succeed. And yet, destiny chose me, a poor farm boy, to undertake this glorious quest, because the true power to conquer evil comes not from money or prestige, but from the heart. And so, my good fairy, it is time to set forth into the bleak unknown. First stop, Brabantse. Damn it!
Lance, are you okay?
Ugh.
Hey, buddy, this is just a scenic overlook. The road to Brabantse is back that way.
Yeah, I know, but there weren't any good vantage points on the road. We're trying to make a cutscene for a game here.
Huh? A game? Oh, I see. Well, I'm sorry, but I'm gonna have to ask you to do that somewhere else. You're creeping out the tourists.
Sorry about that. Well, Tab, it looks like our adventure is off to a rough start.
I hope this isn't a sign of things to come.
I hope it isn't. Because I'm a hero on a quest. So you were saying, yeah. You said, what do you mean you didn't change it? You still got Zelda, Ocarina of Time as tags. Yeah, because this game's a parody of Zelda, Ocarina of Time. So I thought, man, it would be really hilarious if somebody was looking up Zelda or Ocarina of Time and came and saw this and was like, what are you playing? Because it's a parody, dude. If they like Ocarina of Time, they're going to like this. I'm just helping them out. They don't know this exists. The highest point of elevation in the central part of the kingdom. You can see pretty much the entire Botudgel Basin from here. On a clear day like today, you can see all the way to the ocean. There's a bunch of signs posted here for the scenic overlook. It's a good way to educate yourself in the geography of the kingdom. Okay, I'll keep that in mind, brother. Must be crazy. I slept all the way through the perilous journey here. Okay. Better be careful going home. I don't want enemies popping out in ignorant crevices and hijacking our tour bus. I hope not. We're going on a road trip, too. Just not literally. What does that even mean? Not literally? Wow, this is amazing. This is just like those signs. Far in the distance is the county of Tossier, a lush and heavily forested land that stretches into the Arbreer Mountains. Tossier is best known from the location of the famous idyllic mountains of Ikaporbo, carved into the canyon walls with a spectacular view of the Botudgelian countryside. Beautiful waterfall, harrowing drops to instant death. I wonder if any of these actually... Oh, wait. Home of the fortress and... Okay. The only penetrable pass to the Arbreer Mountains. Okay, I'll keep that in mind. Maybe. How about this? A few people expected Telskar to ascend the throne when he was attending university, which may have explained why he was permitted to attend Ethosia. Is there some plot here? Wonderful. I wonder if these are just real pictures he took or just things that he found. People are rarely permitted to enter a grog. Grog agreed never to raise a substantial army. So we have a king. What's the game called? It is called the Ditty of Carmeana, which is the title of the video. It doesn't look like... Doesn't look like there's going to be anything here that's going to help me, particularly on my quest. At least not initially. I think this is actually a really great way to have lore for a game, though. Scenic overlook. Talk about all the things you can see. Vibrant food scene. I'll keep that in mind. I wonder if we can go to all these places. Boringshire. Wow, there's literally nothing for Boringshire, which is where our character hails from. Okay. Alright. That seems like it. You think we can trip on the rock again? Nope, apparently not. Well, we got some places to go. Some things to see. How do we get out of here? I guess we gotta go down here. Okay. Link, let's not do any more unnecessary cutscenes. I'm with you, Tabitha. We should really go to Brabantse at this point. We're back at the main road now, so we can get there by taking a left and following the road until we get there. Guess we should do that, because I don't think there's anything else in the city I want to see. Let's just appreciate this epic journey, these beautiful landscapes, Something blocking my path. Is this water? Well, we gotta see what this is. Hello there, lad. I look a lot like him. Like who? What? Oh, nothing. You just look like somebody I know. My name is Achilles. Achilles? Are you the same Achilles who fought in the Trojan War? That's me. Wow, it's such an honor to meet the Trojan War veteran. My name's Link. This is my fairy, Tabitha, so it brings you all the way to Botudgel. I'm here on business, in fact. I'm heading to Botudgel City to meet Ting Telekar Venicon right now. However, as you can see, I'm in a bit of a predicament, and I'm worried I'll be late. Oh, no, you won't be late. Botudgel City is just down the road. Follow me, I'll take you there. Oh, no, not that kind of predicament, you see. I can't travel down the road at all. Why not? Because, you see, there's a tortoise in the road ahead of me. And I can't pass the tortoise. Oh, brother. But Achilles, you're the greatest of all the Greek warriors. Surely you should be able to pass this very slow tortoise. Let me explain. Now hear me out. Let's suppose that I can run 10 times as fast as the tortoise can walk. 10 times as fast as the tortoise can walk. Now stay with me. Let's also say that the tortoise is 10 meters ahead of me on the road. Stay with me. Okay. Now, in the time it takes me to get to the point where the tortoise started, the tortoise would have traveled 1 meter. Got that? Because I'm running 10 times as fast. Follow. Well, I guess, but good. Now hear me out. Now I'm still 1 meter behind the tortoise, so I have to run another meter. Right? Now stay with me here. In the time it takes me to run a meter, the tortoise will walk 1/10 of the meter, or 10 centimeters. Now hear me out. Stay with me. Okay, I'm still 10 centimeters behind the tortoise. So now I have to run another 10 centimeters. Following me? Now hear me out. Stay with me. Hear me out. In the time it takes me to run 10 centimeters, the tortoise will walk 1 centimeter. So I'm still 1 centimeter behind the tortoise. Stay with me here. Hear me out. Then I run 1 centimeter, but in the time it takes me to run 1 centimeter, the tortoise runs 1 millimeter. Stay with me. Then I run 1 millimeter, but the tortoise has already run 1/10 of a millimeter, and so on, forever. Do you see? I can never catch up to the tortoise, because there's an infinite number of lengths I have to run. Link, this guy's a nutcase. Let's get out of here. Wait a second, Tab. I don't think he can pass the tortoise. Oh my god, Link, come on. Why wouldn't he be able to pass the tortoise? Because he has to run an infinite number of lengths to catch the tortoise. But Link, don't you think, you know what? Forget it. Not worth arguing. Talk to the nut if you want. Achilles, I can't help you with your predicament. But maybe there's someone out there who can. I will keep an eye out for anyone who can help you. That's very kind of you, my young Atapak. You'll know where to find me. What could I possibly get to help this man on his journey? I cannot think... Oh! Watch the heel, buddy. Oh my god, that's amazing. This game has a lot of dialogue. Yeah, it's all just a big joke. Which is perfect. That is very funny. Watch the heel. Oh my goodness. Good old Achilles. I'm glad he's not dead, dude. He hasn't reached that part in the story yet. So it said I just take this road, but I'm seeing a bridge and... Boy? Oh, I missed. Oh my god. We're a fan of bridges. And jumping off them. We'll talk to Death for a minute. Hey, Death. Yeah, Link? Where are the flowers? You keep asking me to stay and frolic in the flowers, but I don't see any flowers to frolic in. You have to stay here and meditate on your life for a while before the nicer amenities of Limbo become available. And if you weren't always continuing so fast, you might be able to make some headway on that. Until then, the small flower pot near your bed will have to suffice. Any secrets? Unknowing. Okay. Can't go in his office, I don't think. Can't go in there. Can't go to the lower hell. There's capitalists down there. We can go in our room, though. This is the flower pot we're going to frolic near. Alright, well. I don't think there's any repercussions for death, so we'll just get back to it by taking the bus. I just realized now the rims were peace signs. That's beautiful. It's the attention to detail. Alright, we're here again. This time we're going to try to actually walk on the bridge without dying. Oh, Achilles just rendered. Maybe I can pick up the turtle. Oh, still worried about his heels. That's good. He's going to need that. What do you think they're building over there, dude? Gotta be something cool. Can't really see any structures. Maybe we gotta render them in. Alright, this time we're gonna be safe. Can't 360 jump. Hotel City, a grog. Game scene construction. Another fine job. The best in game scenery since 1157 AD. I literally was not... I was not expecting that, but it was a welcome, a beautiful thing. I love how there's no sound, too. Is there anything over here? Doesn't look like it. Alright, so this goes to a grog, but there's another bridge up here, so we're just going to take that and go left. It's the little things, the unexpected things that get you. Man, that was so good. Should I head to the waterfall? There's no way there's nothing over here, right? Seems like an awful long distance to put nothing here. A grog. They said people of my kind aren't welcome in a grog, right? What is that? Is that a door? A ladder? It's like a wall. I can't third person it. I guess we'll keep that in mind. The kingdom of a grog is blocked. Good to know. Alright. So we're well on our way. We've experienced the world, the characters that are inside of it. And now we continue. The barony of Chingham. I don't think they're building anything over there, I'm going to be honest. I've been looking at it for a while. It doesn't look like there's anything there. I guess we went off the beaten path, but we'll try to stay on it. My curiosity compelled me too far. Oh, I see something over here. This wall looks too big for me to jump. Or is it? Alright, maybe they are going to make us walk all the way back. Is that a road or water? It's water. The Strug. What is that? Oh, that's the crane. Okay. Yeah, there is something behind that. Guess I'll go investigate that later. You think I can jump the river here? Oh, so close. Alright, back to life. I guess I should just kill myself to start with. Faster respawn. No negatives. I don't pay any extra debt. No credit. Well, this is us, guys. The wilderness. The journey. The mountains. The jokes. The banter. I wonder what life is going to look like when we get to the next scene. Will it be funnier? Less funny? Maybe it is just about the journey and not the destination. Just you, me, these winding roads with signs to lead us. But we're one track. Sometimes we take shortcuts. I'll spare you guys, but I really do want to just run straight in that direction for a very long period of time to see what's over there. The town of Brobensky. My run seems slower. Spinner milk coffee? What a beautiful effect. Can I be a part of this scene? I must be a part of this scene in the back here. Oh, it's blocked. Hello, welcome to Spinner. Oh, dude, we got coffee. This will give you cardiac arrest unless you're in good health. There is that much caffeine in it. I can afford a tea. Here's your order, Mr. Lars. Do you not remember my name? Wench? Hope? Strange. Assuming I can't go. Oh. Muskrat Alchemy. This place is looking kind of dismal, brother. Alchemy service in the university. I can concoct an alchemy recipe for you. Fee is 10 miles plus the cost of ingredients. What recipes do you have? Oh, man. Wow, these look, pretty gross. You have brewed nothing. Oh, all the buildings are enterable. House of Sparring. Dog. Where you buy weapons for your sparring classes. My name is J. Liam Archibald Smith Grimwald Arch Jr. The N in Liam is pronounced Liam. I hope you will respect my preferred pronunciation of my name, but frankly, I'll be happy if you just don't tell my parents I work here. Okay, he sells crossbow bolts, a sword, and chicken. Keep that in mind. You have no sparring classes this semester. Been there. I wonder why. Oh, pawn shop. I need to get these. I need to get furniture. Welcome back to UB Tish's pawn shop. Is there anything you'd like? Okay, I can sell stuff to him. Gotcha. Is that the same guy who... My gym teacher, bro? He looks like it. UB Tish? Now, if I was a barony estate, if I was rich and wealthy, That's some sort of place to go. Where do you think it would be? Would it be this one? This might be the university. What's this woman doing? Hello there, good traveler. My name is Donnelly. I guess I should tell you that's spelled as one word, even though it's pronounced as two words. But honestly, I don't care. I'm not from around here. Anyway, you look like you're in a hurry to get somewhere, like I am. I can't go right now because I have to stay and finish college. Then I'll be out of here faster than you can spell my name. But you, my lucky friend, you can travel right now. This is the port of Chingham, and we can take you to any other river port in the kingdom. Passage is 10 miles, flat rate, cash only. Would you like to go anywhere? Is the location real, or is it just an illusion? Does it matter where we are? Oh, brother, why don't you spend 4 years in this awful place and try to tell me that location doesn't matter? It also matters because you need to go somewhere and give me 10 miles so I can make my commission and get a nice place when I finally get out of here. Practical. You must love suffering. She really doesn't like her college, dude. Maybe we should check out the sorority. And then the church. And then I think I missed a building. To the left. Door's locked. Sorority's only for certain people. University apparel. I can pretend to be a university student. Wow. Emma Leigh Kensington Klein the Younger. Greetings, this is University Apparel. I'm Emma Leigh Kensington Klein the Younger. The part spelled Leigh is silent, and Emma is accented on the second syllable. Emma Kensington. Emma. Accented on the yap. Emma Kensington Klein the Younger. Thank you in advance for your correct pronunciation of my name. What would you like to buy? Aviator goggles, man. I'll keep those in mind. Very well in the future. I appreciate that you've decided what you want to buy before you try to order. Okay. Alright, Emma. Crazy woman. Yep. God willing, library side quest to be released as downloadable content. I feel this guy. I feel this man. How difficult getting stuff done is. Haggathy Hall. Oh my goodness, it's pots galore. What is this? I'm taking that. I'm also going to spend a moment to break some pots. I'm sure nobody will have a problem with that. I took the whole table. There's a girl in the other city, of Botudgel City, that wants specifically furniture with that plaque on it. Because it's from whatever that brand is. And she'll pay me good money for it. Oh man, there's more pots. There's just something about it. There's something just so alluring about breaking a pot. My need for destruction. The same thing Freud talked about. It's here. Actually, it'd be really funny if one of these chairs had a sticker on it. I don't think any of them are going to, but that would be hilarious if it was just hiding amongst all these chairs. Calculus lecture, 7 to 8. There has to be some reason for all this. There's no way. One of these has got to have a placard on it. I don't believe it. Dead room. Did I see every room? I think I did. Huh? I was sort of expecting 2 floors, but... Where did this door go to? It's actually surprisingly confusing. Is there actually just a door on every side of this building? Okay. I wonder why the fence is open over there. It seems strangely purposeful. What is that? A chest? You know me. I love what's in chest. I don't see anything beyond the fence. 100 frequent flyer miles. Oh my goodness, my bag is full, dude. Alright, I'll spare you guys the random walking over there. Even though I'm kind of curious. We're supposed to fight some guys eventually. Your Repsipator building. Snack bar. Could buy some snacks. I don't really need anything right now. Stationery. This is where you buy stationery. My name is Ethan Miller Goldstein III. Ethan is spelled with an acute accented Y, which means that it is an accented syllable, and the third is always spelled out. It never uses a numeral. Thank you for your observance of my preferred spelling. Man, this guy's got a stare, brother. What would you like to buy? Oh, you sell stuff. Goose quill. Useful for writing letters and tickling people. Letter opener. Open envelopes. Looks like a sword. Wand of polymorph. Chicken Cosmo. Do not waste my time if you're not going to buy anything. Brother, you told me how to pronounce your name with just as long as I took to look at your menu. My goodness, the people. The audacity of these people. Let's go upstairs, man. Registrar and Bursar. Bursar? Bursar? I don't know how to pronounce that. I'm not even sure what that word means. Okay, everything's closed. They have pamphlets. They do nothing. There is one window. Madame Raquel. What do you want, young man? Just wondering what you do here. This is the registrar's office, young man. We record grade, supply transcripts, and issue degrees. You would know this if you've gone to orientation. Yeah, I kind of missed that. Doesn't have anything else to say to me, dude. Oh, there's somebody over here. Oh no, is this the same chick? Madame Buford. What do you want, young man? I'm just going around talking to everyone because it's a game and that's what you're supposed to do. Well, it's the Bursar's office, and I'm the person you talk to when you need to give money to the university. Do you need to give money for any reason, or do you just want to give money for no reason? No. Then you need to talk to somebody else. Well, what if I want to give you money? I have money. What if I just want to toss it over there? I'm still not seeing a Baron. I see the snack bar. Do you guys... I was gonna say, maybe I can just buy a bunch of coffee and that'll just make me go lightning speed. I guess there's only one building I haven't checked, and it's over here. So let's see it. It's supposed to be a necromancer somewhere. What's on here? Oh. Okay. The hall? Okay. What are we to do? What would help me? Recurhedron is what we're looking for. Profile? feed. This gives us kind of like basic information. But I don't think we have the king as a friend, do we? King didn't friend. We got death as a friend, though. Lord, captain. It's like I'm stalking people on social media. What is this guy? Weenock? I suppose the only thing we... Oh, there's a building up there. I think we found our answer. If I was a rich person, I'd be on a hill where you couldn't see me. Over a bridge. Expensive real estate. I'm assuming we can just shortcut up here. So if I remember correctly, and if this is the place we're supposed to go, he's supposed to be a necromancer and there's supposed to be a bunch of zombies that he's revived. And one of our most beneficial weapons is supposed to be the crossbow. So we'll keep that in mind. I'm assuming we're not going to get in the front door. Actually, oh, we can't just talk to one.
Stop. For what purpose do you come to the gates of the Baron's chateau?
I'd like to have an audience with Baron Rand, please.
Well, you can't. Not unless you're a graduate of the University of Chingame.
A graduate of Chingame? Why?
Because the Baron of Chingame will not condescend to speak to anyone who isn't a graduate of the University of Chingame. So, if you don't have a degree, you better scram.
Well, as a matter of fact, I am a graduate of Chingame, so let me in.
Sure, we'll let you in. Just as soon as you come back with proof that you're a University of Chingame graduate. Yeah, because we don't remember you. We know almost everyone who went to the University of Chingame over the last few years, but we don't remember you. If you did go to the University of Chingame, you were probably one of those dorks who had a lot of fun and never went to any cocktail parties to discuss academics. So if you want to have an audience with the Baron, you better come back with a transcript showing that you graduated.
I see. Looks like we gotta become a university student. Yeah, there is voice acting for certain scenes. And it is pretty glorious. Hopefully it was loud enough for you to hear it. Those guys won't let you in here unless you're a graduate university, so I guess you're just gonna have to earn a bachelor's degree. What? It takes 4 years to earn a bachelor's degree. I mean, it's a bit longer than most main quest tasks, but there's no reason to think we'd run out of time. So get studying. You need to go to the registrar's office and sign up for classes. This is a stupid tab. I'm gonna try to get the registrar to give me a replacement degree instead. Unless there's another way in. I mean, obviously the game wants me to go to school, but there has to be another way, right? Probably not. It would be funny, though. I mean, they voice acted the whole thing. Alright, I guess we're gonna go sign up for classes. It might take 4 years, but, you know what? We got time. Got things to do. I'll, square away. We'll get a bachelor's degree. I got my associates, so, how much longer does it take? The tree's solid? They aren't. Is this tree solid? It is not. If none of the trees are solid, does that mean I can walk infinitely in the forest? These are the questions I wonder. Do our best not to jump off the bridge. infrequently as in Cody's game. It's true. I should do more voice acting for my game. That's a great idea. Maybe I can do it in all the languages, too. Could you imagine me trying to do my dialogue in other languages? That might just be comedy gold. Alright, let's walk our way. Waltz up to the registrar, because we need classes in order to get an audience with the Baron of the Chateau. It's true, it would literally look like that. This is the registrar. What do you want? I'm a graduate and would like a copy of my final transcript that shows I graduated. What is your name? Link. And? What? Your name begins with Link. What is the rest of it? What do you mean? It's just, oh, you mean my pretentious University of Chingham name. Wow, that was embarrassing. Haha, brain fart. My actual name is J. Link Ivan Hugh Johnson the Ninth. Yeah, that's it. And Link is pronounced Lance, but spelled Link. Thank you for respecting my preferred spelling. I will retrieve your transcript, Mr. Hugh Johnson. Well, Link, your new nickname has been entered into your MyFief profile, and now all the King's fairies are snickering at you. Why? It's just a name. Oh my god. Actually, Mr. Hugh Johnson the Ninth, they're not snickering so much as bellowing. I didn't do that on purpose. In fact, they tell me, alright, that's about enough of that, fairy. If you don't shut up, I'm gonna... Mr. Hugh Johnson, I cannot locate your transcript. Excuse me? I said I cannot locate it. But there must be some kind of mistake. I assure you I'm a graduate of the fine institution. Okay, how about this? Instead of my transcript, how about you give me a replacement degree? After all, it's the least you can do since you lost my records. Young man, this is an institution of the highest caliber. We cannot just hand a degree to any young hoodlum that walks in and asks for one. However, we have been known to lose track of records from time to time. Very well, I will issue you a replacement, but only if you can pass the final exam for your major. If you are, as you claim, a graduate of the University of Chingham, you should have no problem. Yeah, no problem. Good now, what was your major? Oh no, dude. Do I gotta pick one? Rip that fairy's head off. That person actually just has painted skin. It's true. What do we do, man? Oh, man. Accounting, aerospace engineering, botudgel history. I did take an accounting class. Oh, yeah, that's true. I'll move to the side. Can you see it? Yeah, dude, it's my first time. What are you talking about? Accounting, aerospace engineering, botudgel history. Do you know anything about aerospace engineering? Do I know anything about aerospace engineering? I might be able to do the accounting one. But if it's just math, is my best bet botudgel history? Some stupid physics question. Yeah, I know. I kind of want to see it, though. Well, let's start from the top. Let's see if we can pass accounting. Very good. Now, as you know, the University of Chingham is an extraordinarily difficult school. We accept only the finest students in the kingdom, and all the finest students in the kingdom come here without exception. This exam is so difficult that no one who isn't a graduate of the University of Chingham could possibly hope to pass it. It's a 10-question multiple choice. You need 8 correct answers to pass. What does the Roman numeral 8 represent? How many diamonds appear below? What is 3 plus 4? What is a half divided by a half? Oh, 1/2 plus 1/2, sorry. If I have one ball and I buy another ball, how many balls do I have? How many sides does a square have? I love this. Even a nerd has a complex personality. If I have 1 mile and I use it to buy a lollipop, how many miles do I have left? Because my dad gives me whatever I ask for. What time is it when the big hand points to 12 and the little hand points to 1? Time to lose to the University of Ethiopia again in rugby. 4:20, 1 o'clock, 36 o'clock. Which number is greater, 3 or 8? What number comes after 7? The Chinese New Year? This? I don't know, but he's obviously good in bed. 8. Please double check your answers, and when you're done with all the questions, satisfied with your answers, you may turn it in. Good work, you passed the test, which means you must be a University of Chingham graduate. As we agreed, I will issue a replacement degree. The fee is 20 miles. Take this bill across the hall of Bessar's office and pay it, then return to me with the receipt, and I'll give you a degree. Would you like to see the corrected results of your test? Yeah, of course. I kind of want to see the other ones. Can I do the other test? Guess we gotta do it on our subsequent playthroughs. Got my bachelor's degree. Alright, that's all I needed. I don't think she has anything else to say, does she? Oh. Okay. Oh, I can take him again. Let's try aerospace engineering. Oh my god. Suppose you have a process with one input and one output with dynamics given the following transfer function. If you apply the proportional gain controller to this process as depicted below, what is the maximum gain you can use that ensures a gain margin of at least 2.4 and a phase margin of at least 35 degrees? Oh my god. I'm so glad I didn't pick this. That is super funny though. Determine the drag per unit length of the cross-section of the airfoil depicted below. If traveling at Mach 1.4 at an angle of attack of alpha 1.4 at the pressure altitude of 10,000 meters on a standard day, the leading and trailing edge is beta 3.7 degrees. I don't even know how to figure that out. The pressure of transducer of the airspeed indicator senses a difference of 2.11 psi between the pit-top probe mounted on the airplane, hypothetically since airplanes don't exist, and the static air inlet. The airplane is flying at an altitude of 8,000 feet on a standard day. What is the indicated airspeed of the airplane in knots? A hypothetical artificial satellite is in an elliptical orbit around the Earth. The closest point in its orbit to the Earth's surface is an altitude of 1510 kilometers, as determined by the hypothetical radar, and it passes this point every 2 hours, 45 minutes, and 16 seconds. What is the eccentricity of the satellite's orbit? For the purpose of this question, let's assume that Earth is a perfect sphere with a diameter of 12,742 kilometers with a standard gravitational parameter of 3.986 times 10 to the 14th meters cubed seconds squared. Do you really want to read all these? Yeah, I kind of do. Do you like it? It's like ASMR reading aerospace. I'm just wondering if there's any I could actually figure out. Like, are they real questions? Can you actually answer these? That's what I'm wondering. No, there won't be. There's no way. There has to be a way to answer these. That's amazing. Alright, well, let's see if we can do it. You're telling me I can't answer them? I don't believe it. This one's C. This one is A. This one is B. This one's B. D. A. C. A. D. C. Alright, so we have 10 questions. I have a 25% chance of getting all those right. What do you think I did? I failed. Yeah, I want to see the corrected test. I got 3 right. That's basically it. 25%. Man, I cannot believe that. That is amazing. Now I have a 25%. Yeah, I do. I have a 1 in 4 chance with each question to get them right. So theoretically, I should get 25% of them right. Out of 10 questions. Maybe? I don't know. I might be able to do Botudgel history. No? Well, I guess it's 25% chance for each question, and then that's multiplied by 25 each time, right? 10 times. So would it be 25 times 25 to the 10th? Or would it just be 25 to the 10th? It'd probably be 25 to the 10th. Because you have to add in the what? The permutations, right? No. Is that what it would be? It's got to be what it is. Alright, this actually just looks like a history, which is pretty funny. Got none of them right. No. Well, I can't believe I got the right test the first time. Alright. We head off. Let's go visit the chateau. I'll ride the rail down. A little bit. Thank goodness the university has so many doors. You know what this game needs? A skateboard. Maybe like a horse. I wonder if we get a Pona in here. You can ride along the landscape. Be a good addition. I was expecting an explanation of probability from you, Batman, but I haven't gotten it yet. Or did I figure it out? I think 60 shots is going to be enough to kill these zombies, but we'll see. Alright, I got my degree.
Alright, guys. As you
okay,
can
like I
see,
thought.
I am a graduate of the University of Chingame, so please let me in to see the Baron.
So you are a University of Chingame graduate after all. You may go in to have an audience with the Baron. But you better be careful.
Why?
Because the Baron of Chingame is a very powerful sorcerer who commands the dead and the damned. Yeah, the Baron has been very distrustful of people ever since he fell out with the king. So, he summoned all kinds of weird spirits to haunt his mansion. So if you go in, you better be prepared to deal with all kinds of creepy stuff. There are goblins and undead creatures, but the scariest of all is the Exorena.
The Exarena?
Yes, the Exorena. Ghastly zombie supermodels that roam the halls of the Baron's mansion. You haven't experienced fear until you've seen the Exorena bearing down on you.
Zombie supermodels. Is that supposed to scare me?
Just don't say we didn't warn you. If I were you, I'd make sure I'd have some kind of projectile weapon before entering.
What was that?
So the king thought he could send a hero to infiltrate the home of the powerful necromancer, Baron Ran.
Yeah, well, I'm not afraid of you, Baron Ran.
Wait, what? I'm not Baron Ran. Why would you think I'm the Baron? The Baron is a necromancer. I'm a phantom. Try to learn the difference.
Why can't you be both a necromancer and a phantom?
Well, you can actually, but never mind that. All I'm saying...
So why'd you even bring it up?
What?
You're saying I should have known you weren't Baron Ran because you're a phantom. But that doesn't make any sense. I don't think you're being fair here.
Look, all I'm trying to say is I'm not Baron Ran. I am a completely different person. Not Baron Ran at all.
All right, I heard you. Are you done?
No! I still have to do my ominous warning for you to stay away!
Well, get on with it.
I will if you just stop interrupting.
Fine!
Ahem. So, you who think you will infiltrate this chateau, beware! The Baron of this chateau is a very powerful necromancer who has filled this mansion with the Exorena. Ghastly, creepy, undead zombies. But even if...
You know, I've been wondering, why resurrect zombies?
You said you wouldn't interrupt.
The Baron is a necromancer. Why not resurrect fully intelligent and capable warriors?
I think maybe he isn't powerful enough to resurrect anything more than mindless zombies.
Oh, that's not true. The Baron is the most powerful necromancer in the whole kingdom. He could easily raise a whole army of ninjas if he wished. The mansion is patrolled by zombies because zombies are scary.
Whatever. Look, we're wasting time. Why don't you just finish up your ominous warning so I can get on with the level?
Oh, right. But even if you get past the Exorena, there is another peril that awaits you. So fierce, so awesome, and so devastating that you will have no chance to survive. You will have to face me, the Great Cabal. So turn back now, if you value your life, for ye have never seen the likes of the Great Cabal.
Are you done? I think he's done, Tab.
Finally.
Let's go.
Alright, we got something to worry about. Alright, we need a key. Windows have drapes on them. The living room. Oh! I'm taking it. Okay. Hint. Hey Link, it's a piano. Did you know that wherever a piano appears in a video game, you have to play a song on it in order to advance? Why don't you try and play something? Well, I only know how to play one song. When I was little, I took one piano lesson on the town's only piano before the town of Borington decided that the piano was too exciting and burned it as firewood. What do you think will happen? Well, if it's the right song, my guess would be that an item will suddenly appear in the hearth over there. Give it a shot. Let me find middle C. Wrong note. Honestly, when his head hit like that, there should have just been a bunch of keys to slam. I wonder if he does actually get it. Okay. Okay, we need to find sheet music. There's an excerpt from the third movement of Beethoven's Sonata the 14th. Worth a try, I guess. But can I even play that? I didn't hear anything, though. Does it eventually start? No, there's just no sound. Okay. Alright, let's take the key. The finger key. That's kind of weird. Okay, so we have a key. We don't have a flower, though. We're gonna need a flower if we're gonna get to the top, those doors. Looks like you could use fire. Oh, what was that? Just a map. Bookshelf. What is that? Image of a tailpipe on it? Oh, I unlocked with the finger key. Is there anything else over here? What is that? A USB socket? Okay. It must be an exarena. That was no natural sound. It chills me to the very bones. I laughed at them when they said this place was haunted with supermodel zombies. Now I just want to get out of here. Now, Link, part of you being a hero is standing your ground when your fear is at its greatest. If you want to rescue the princess, TM, you gotta face the exarena. You're crazy, fairy. This is certain death. Link, remember, you're the glorious hero. Destiny Ward. Oh, sure. Now you're all about destiny when I'm about to bail. Link, get a hold of yourself. Think about the princess. She's in trouble and needs your help. Unless you want Gary to rescue her. Oof, I forgot about Gary, my rival. Not even an infernally wrought fear of the exarena is enough for me to stomach letting Gary do it. Be ready. I hear the zombies coming around the corner right now. Come on, Link, attack. Oh. I wasn't expecting a stun. I'm being trolled. Oh. Okay, you have to use ranged weapons. Well, that's terrible. Resurrecting supermodels as mindless zombies, undead abominations. Why? If I had to guess the in-game reason the Baron chose to resurrect supermodels is because they are small and lightweight and presumably require less power to race. Makes sense. I suppose all we can do is send them back to rest. And she's gone. That took 5 bullets. Bunch of chest over here. 20 crossbow. Darts. Chicken Cosmo. And the B key. So, we'll check this room out. Door is locked. Okay, so the finger key worked in the ring because it fits in there. So the B key, I'm assuming these are logical, but that's not going to make sense, is it? B key. Oh, flower. That would make sense, right? Let's try the flower in the living room first. Oh, okay. It did work. It was logical. What is that? USB again? This is a path. Sidewalk on it. It.
What room is this, Tabitha? It's so strange.
There's a woman here.
All these odd things.
I don't know. This kind of room is not something I learned about in sidekick school.
You have awakened in a dark room. All about you are traps and puzzles, and your only chance for survival is to use your wits to escape. Welcome to the Chateau's famous escape room.
An escape room? Isn't that just a regular room in a video game where you have to solve a puzzle?
And now for some useful information to keep in mind for your escape room experience. Number 1. Everything you need to solve the puzzle can be found in this room. You do not need to move any furniture or disassemble anything. Number 2, to win the escape room, you need to exit through this door. Right now, this door is locked. Number 3, if you need a hint, or you would like to exit the room without winning, you can ring that gong over there. So be wary, for only those who are sharp of wit and keen of senses will survive to tell the tale.
Hey, Cabal, are you serious? This is what you came up with to stop me from obtaining the plot key and rescuing the princess? An escape room?
Well, actually, no. The escape room was already here, so why not use it, you know?
Already here? You just happen to have an escape room in your house.
Yeah, that's right. This is a real escape room. It's something fun I set up for visitors to the chateau. It's one of the top-rated escape rooms in Northwest Batudgel, in fact. Problem?
This is so stupid. I guess we gotta escape, Tab.
Alright, you heard the man. Escape room. Everything that we need to escape the room is in here. So I guess let's figure out what we can interact with. Little Red Riding Hood. Teeth is the thing that stands out to me. Fado. Hemlock. Story of a guy dealing with something. I don't remember what. No Maw Shark. Zero Shark Maw. No Mark of Shaw. Scales. No Scale of Dragon. Zero Dragon. The Three Billy Goats. Gruff. Gall. Biography of Isaac Newton. Isaac. Good old-fashioned treats here. I'm guaranteed to give you enlightenment. Thrice the brinded cat hath mewed. Thrice the once hedge pig whined. Harper cries, 'tis time, 'tis time. For making concoctions in my magic cauldron. Concoctions that can help you escape the room if you have the wherewithal. What ghastly concoction shall we brew? Choose your ingredients. If you're playing the escape room, the ingredients are free. Okay, so we need 4 teeth. We need 3 hemlock. No Maw Shark. No scales. 1 gall. 1 eye. So 4, 3, 1, 1. 1, 2, 3, 4, 3. Oh wait, they're not in order. No scale. Wait a minute. Hemlock was 3. Eye of Newt is 1. What is this again? This is teeth. 4 teeth. 4 teeth. 3 hemlock. 1 eye. No scale. No maw. 1 gall. Anti-disestablishmentarianism. Through the mystical art of alchemy, you've created a bad concoction. Good work. The ingredients you picked, you have brewed a bad concoction. Did I fail? Like, are you sure you should drink this truth serum? Seems suspicious to me. Why would they put it here if you aren't supposed to drink it? Plus, it could lead to an important clue. I'm drinking it anyways. Here it goes. Well, wait, Tab. The combination is already coming to my head. I can open the safe. That's really great, Link. There's just one problem. Your life meter is depleting. It was poison. What? Well, Linky, that was a real smart move for the glorious hero, drinking poison. Well, come on, Death. How was I supposed to know it was poison? It looked like juice. You have so much to learn about heroing, Linky. Much to learn. Let's get back to it, man. Okay, so don't drink the truth serum. So this was wrong. Wait a minute. 4 teeth. 3 hemlock. No mark shell. There, no maw shark. 1 gall. 1 eye. Tab, I think I'm going to hurl. Beautiful. So wait. Then it has to do something with this. Right? No, this is just nothing. It's just drink that. 1 eye. 4 teeth. 0. 1, 2, 3. 1. Bad concoction. Does this just kill me every time? I feel like it has something to do with this. I see it automatically. Oh my god, did I accidentally just figure it out? Oh my god, that is so funny. Because I was like, I was trying to test whether or not, like if I got it quick enough, if I could run over to there while I had the combination. Because my spleen started depleting. And then I noticed while I was left clicking incredibly quickly, that the spleens automatically set to 2. So even if you'd gotten more spleens, I was thinking like, well, maybe you can go pick up more spleens and then you have a bigger life bar and that increases your odds of like running longer to get to the safe. And then because I accidentally had that bad concoction in my left click when I was trying to speed through it, I fucking threw up the poison but retained the... That's actually really funny. The odds of that accidentally happening could not have been that big. That is very funny. I don't know if I would have found... That's a really cool puzzle, actually. I would have never... I was thrown off. I was going to do the hint thing, but that is actually pretty great. Kudos to the developer for that. Yeah, the odds were 100%. Yeah, this is the probability, right? I cannot believe that. That is crazy. The odds are 100%. Like, I only had one bad concoction. Wow. As it was almost meant to. Yeah, that is very hilarious. Man, I thought I had it too. I wonder if you make anything else. Like, is it always a bad concoction? Like, no matter what I do? Yeah, you brew nothing. Okay, so you have to read the story. Well, you got to read the story to figure out what words are big. And then you have to build the bad concoction. Is there going to be a reason to throw up later? Maybe we should make another one. Let's see. 4, 1, 3. I can't think of any reason to do this, but considering the game, I don't know. It seems like it could be useful, right? Sorry, I actually just processed something in my head. What if... Kind of a weird question. When I was reading the news earlier, there was an alchemy thing. 2 galls of goat, 3 roots of hemlock, 5 teeth, 7 maws. Okay, 2, 3, 5, 7. Oh man, I can't remember that. Alright, here, chat, remember this for me. Oh, that's not what I wanted. I was trying to save a picture of it. Never mind, I'll just actually physically take a picture. Spare me. Can I get this potion for free? 2 galls of goat. I kept thinking 3 for some reason. 3 root of hemlock. 7 maw of shark. And 5 teeth of wolf. I can get the potion for free. How many of those should I get? I mean, they're free. It says that it can be used in the desert. Oh, God, I clicked it again. Let's take that off our bar before we forget about it. I'll make 1 more. Maybe 3 will be enough. I'm not sure. Beats having to pay for them, though. And we have so many frequent flyer miles. Okay. For some reason, I'm slowed. Congratulations, you solved it. Your prize for winning is a cup of frozen yogurt. Frozen yogurt. Should be happy you're getting anything at all with how you're trying to infiltrate this chateau. It's true. You want a cup of yogurt. Oh, there's... Okay. Alright, so let's see here. USB door. Actually, I can probably just come back here if I ever want to make that potion again. I'll keep that in mind. I don't know how much we're going to need it. Another B door. That brings us just to the start again. So this loops back. We got the USB thing. Let's try this door. Oh! God, that actually scared me. Holy shit. Okay. Herbo meat. Fortune cookies. Crossbow darts. Can't interact with anything over here. It. Lumber. This goes back to the living room, right? Yeah. So now we need to check for all the thumb drive doors. So let's do that. Kill these supermodel zombies. That is not a zombie. Do I shoot this thing? Oh. Okay, it's dead. Well, that's a tiny door. I guess we'll open these first. Crossbow darts. Nail key. Probably for the lumber door. Alright. More crossbow darts. Good luck. Alright. I'm gonna assume... Actually, was there another USB door in here? I don't think there was. That was locked. I'm assuming that's the final room. As long as we can try this. Hot dog bun on it. I'm sure we're gonna need a hot dog key. That's what we're gonna need. Tunnel on it. I'm assuming maybe a car key for the tunnel. Exhaust. There's no way the nail would go to the... Did we go on this? Yeah, we just did. Okay. All those doors were locked. Nail has got to be that. I think we can go there quicker through here. Oh, wrong room. This is the kitchen. Okay. Okay, nail key. Chateau game room upstairs over there. Hey, you. Who was that? Cabal? No. It's I, Lion. Oh, I thought you might be the Great Cabal. He's always talking to us. Well, in this case, the animals mounted at the wall are the ones talking to you. There is I, Lion. There is also Duck. Doe. Bear. And last but not least, Ass. Surprised you shouldn't be. The Baron is a great necromancer. He resurrected my friends, me and here. I am not your friend, Lion. Yeah, Lion, you narcissistic turd. No one likes you. Never mind. They are just teasing me. No, we are not. We really hate you. As good friends are wont to do. But as I was saying, the Baron resurrected all of us and mounted us here, in his game room, but he made a mistake. Oh my god. We have to hear about how you're in the wrong spot one more time? Well, you have to admit, Bear, it's a little strange that I, the king of the jungle, an apex predator during my life, have been given the less prominent position in this room than my herbivorous serving friend. Wouldn't you agree, young man? I don't know. That's like a 26-point buck over there. Oh, God, why? See, he doesn't think you should be there, Lion. No one thinks you should be there. You're already insufferable enough. Well, it actually doesn't matter, my Anatine friend. I fully expect the glorious hero, TM, to help me regardless. You see, I have a room key that you might be interested in. Oh, that's right, young sir. I have a key that can open up one of the doors in the chateau, and it is yours if you can help me. Okay, no problem. I'll just go ahead and move you to the center if your friend Deer doesn't mind. Fine with me, but it's not that easy. Our mounts are very strong, and, we suspect, magically reinforced. Indeed, you're not the first visitor we've tried to get to switch us around, but I am confident you will be resourceful where others have failed. After all, you are the Chosen One. That's true, I am the Chosen One. I'll see if I can find a solution. Very good, sir. By the way, I'm also very hungry. I haven't had a good meal since I was alive. If you can bring me back some food, I will have some crossbow darts for you. Just keep in mind that I am an obligate carnivore. I do not eat plants. No offense, though. None taken. Hey, Lion. How do you know that I'm the glorious hero? For that matter, how do you even know that there is a glorious hero? You seem very up-to-date on world events for an animal stuck to a wall. The answer is simple, my good man. We all subscribe to the Tonsieri Morning Post. There's a nice feature article on the princess's kidnapping, and they spent a good 4 paragraphs on you. Really, I'll have to check that out. After reading that, it wasn't hard to put 2 and 2 together when you showed up. Well, not hard for me anyways. 2 and 2 might be tricky for Lion. What is the meaning of life? Young sir, I believe you will have much better results asking somebody who is actually alive, not just an undead creature like me. I disagree. As someone who's lost their life, you are in a unique position to speak on the matter from a perspective that living creatures such as myself don't have. Good point. Well, when I was alive, I pretty much only did 3 things: sleep, hunt, and have sex. I sired many young lions that even today are part of the pride, but I don't know. I just did those things because it was instinct. So you felt like nothing you did had a higher purpose. That's why I'm helping you, the Chosen One, the glorious hero, Destiny's ward, finally a chance to make a difference and right some wrongs. So why don't you just give me the key you have now? You don't need to wait to make a difference. Well, making a difference is important, but not as important as being in my proper prominent position in the room. Offer him food. Chicken Cosmo. I cannot eat this. This is partially derived from plant matter. What about yogurt? I don't think yogurt is derived from plant matter. Wow, you're an impressive specimen. I've never seen antlers that large. Why do I have these enormous antlers? I'm sorry, allow me to introduce myself. I am a doe, a deer, a female deer. Oh, I'm sorry, I saw your antlers and assumed you were a hart. It's understandable. I can't really fault you for that, but girl, does it sting to hear myself referred to as a male. I am, of course, biologically male. That's why I grow these huge antlers. But for as long as I can remember, I've always wanted to present to the world as a doe. Oh, are you gay? No, I'm not gay. I just prefer to present as a doe. That's it. Because it's not a problem if you're gay. My aunt, look, I appreciate your willingness to try to be open-minded, but can we please just keep this to one gender uncertainty issue at a time? Right now, my goal is to present as a doe, okay? Okay. As you can imagine, these massive antlers are a nightmare for somebody like me. Do you know how it felt whenever I'd socialize with the other does just trying to have a little girl talk, and their eyes would stray up to gaze at my ample antlers, and I'm like, my eyes are down here. It felt awful. Sounds like you had a sad life. I did, but I have to say I'm having an even worse undeath. At least when I was alive, I would shed my antlers every spring. I'd have a good antler-free month before they'd start growing again. But now I'm dead and stuck to this wall, and I don't even shed antlers anymore. Sob. If only I could see the spring again. Well, I have to say I feel for you. Now keep an eye out for something that might help get rid of your antlers. That's very kind of you. What a horrible thing is the bear gonna have to go through. Yes, I'm a bear and I'm going to go insane. What's the problem? I'm stuck here with all these obnoxious animals. All they do is chatter and complain all the time. It's driving me batty. I need some peace and quiet. So let me guess, you want me to bring you back an item that'll block out the sound, like earmuffs or something. And if I do this, you'll have a reward for me. You bet your bear claws that's what I want, and I have a room key for you if you can help me. I'll do what I can. I could have sworn I saw somebody with earmuffs recently. Did I? What about this duck? You look a little weird. You think, listen to me, buddy. Let me tell you my story. When I was alive, I was fully grown, adult mallard. I looked like an adult. I'd acted like an adult. I had feathers, but now, where should I begin? When the Baron brought me back to life, he brought me back not as an adult, but as a duckling. Wow. Although I'm still the size of an adult mallard, so it's not even like I'm a duckling. It's more like I'm an adult that dresses like a duckling. Ugh. I don't even have feathers. Can you imagine a duck without feathers? Not even a duckling down. Nothing. Just some kind of rubbery skin. God damn it, I'm a duck, not a seal. But the worst part of all of it is that I make this high-pitched squeaky sound. Nothing at all like a quack, which is exactly what Baron Ran is doing for this for me. Exactly what Baron Ran is doing for doing this to me. Oh, okay, got you, a quack. Sounds terrible. I guess you want me to go find a way to change you back to a real mallard, right? No, all I want is to take a swim. What? You heard me, I'm a duck. Ducks like to spend time in water. God knows it's only a little bit of duckiness I have left to me. Well, that and always being pissed off. So you want me to find you some water to swim in? Yeah, and unlike the other animals here, I am not mounted very well. I'm just sitting here, really. So if you could find any water I can swim in, come and get me. If you do that, I have a special item for you. I saved the best for last, guys. What do you think it is? What do you think he's gonna say? I gotta know. You must be an ass. No, I'm an abomination, that's what I am. What's the problem? I'm undead. I was resurrected against my will and forced to live, if you can even call this living, in this head with no body fixed to a wall. Whatever happened to letting the dead rest in peace? You know, and this is just a suggestion, maybe it's not that you're undead. Maybe it's just you're suffering from severe depression. Of course I have severe depression. You'd be depressed if you were an undead monstrosity, too. I'm an undead monstrosity, and I'm not depressed. Nobody asked you, lion. All I'm saying, my asinine friend, is that it's a little presumptuous. Nope, I don't want to hear it. Lion, undeadness is bad enough without your self-aggrandizing. Go back to bothering Baron Duck. Fine. Anyways, Link, it turns out that I also have a key for you, and it's the key you need. This key leads to the cellar, whence you'll be able to enter the hiding place of the Baron. I will give you this key if you grant me a boon. What do you want? I want you to return me to my rightful state of death before the Baron's perversions may be into this abomination. Let me rest in peace, Link. Put me out of my misery. Do this, and the key to downstairs is yours. This is weird. You all have natural intelligence. That's a little different from sending a mindless zombie to rest. Are you sure you just don't need to talk to a suicide counselor? Link, that's unfair. It would be one thing if I were still alive, but I think as an undead abomination, I have a right not to be second-guessed on my desire to rest in peace. Well, I mean, if that's the only way to get the key, that's the attitude. I should also mention the same magic that keeps us tied to this wall also wards off weapon attacks. You will have to find another way to send me to rest. Great. Why do you say you're not alive? I'm confused about something you animals have been saying. Yes. Well, you say that the Baron brought you back to life, but then you also talk about the time when you were alive. Aren't you alive now? That's a good question. I admire your desire to be properly woke on undead terminology. You see, Link, for the most part, is considered very lifist to speak of the undead as if we are not living. My serving friend is exactly correct. We think, eat, and breathe, and talk. We do the same things people who are alive do, so we use the same words. However, we still need to distinguish ourselves from the living and their natural lives. We use specific word undead for that. All other words are shared, so we may ask, so we say, we are living, we live. We are brought back to life, but we are not alive. We are undead. Does that make sense? Yes, thank you. But I have a follow-up question, Ass. You've been calling yourself an undead abomination and an undead monstrosity. Is that considered lifist? Yeah, Ass, you lifist human. Why are you slinging around terms like abomination? That is uncalled for, Duck. What is uncalled for? That she called you lifist? No, that she called me human. We animals use the word human in the same way humans use the word pig. Oh. Not that pigs don't deserve it from your kind, mind you. My porcine brethren can be real jackasses. Where do you get off comparing pigs to jackasses, Lion? You human psycho. Shut up, Ass. I'm sick of your lifeless complaining. And you shut up too, Lion. I'm just trying to answer the chosen one, Duck, and I'll be quiet if you stop interrupting me and let me answer. I'm sorry about that, Link. Anyways, as I was saying, what was the question again? Is it considered lifeless for you to call an undead abomination and an undead monstrosity? Well, being undead myself is not considered offensive to say this because I speak from the position of experience of actually being... Yeah, I'll just shut up. Okay, I was wondering. I was like, how long is he going to go for this? Yeah, how do you have the keys, though? Because we're the Baron's keepers, of course. And by keepers, I mean key keepers. That's right, the Baron has always kept his keys with us. Well, not me, but the others. We're supposed to guard the keys and not let anyone have them. You're not exactly doing a great job. Well, seeing how the Baron put me in this obnoxious situation, I don't really see how I should make it my priority to guard his keys. My Asian friend is exactly right. For the last time, Lion, I'm not your friend, so just shut up. I'm supposed to keep his key, but if the Baron couldn't be bothered to put me in the appropriate place, then you're welcome to have it. Okay, so they got some animosity. Animals have the animosity. Oh, heavens no. These earmuffs are cute and dainty, and they're the only thing I have that makes me feel feminine. But if you could help me get rid of these antlers, I would happily let you have them. It'd be the least I could do. Why is it that you're not a mindless zombie? Well, technically speaking, we are zombies too, or undead if you want to be polite, but not all undead are equal. There are degrees. Exactly, my serving friend. We have been resurrected with our natural level of intelligence intact, as well as our appearance. Ahem. All except Duck. She was his first attempt at necromancy, so it didn't go so well. That is the understatement of the year. The Ixarena, however, were not raised with the same level of care, so they have a very limited intelligence. So that's why they attack you. That was a good question. You should pretend to be a reindeer. The truth is, I have been tempted to do exactly that. Female reindeers shed their antlers in the late spring, just like me. But their antlers are not very large. With antlers as huge as they are, there's no way I could pass for a female reindeer. Got one more from Duck. Maybe you're not a real duck. What? I think it would make a fun toy. That idea is retarded. Whoa, language. Yeah, you're trying to be resurrected as a garish rubber version of yourself, and you see how politically correct you are? Do you think the Cabal can hear us in here? Oh yeah, sure he's a phantom. I got 2 words for you. Closed circuit sound system. It was something they put in to heighten the immersive experience for tourists visiting the escape room. I see, so I guess the sound system isn't installed in here. No, it's just by the front door in the escape room. The Great Cabal can't hear us in here. Alright, so give him the poison. Not a bad idea. I'd have to get the poison without drinking it, though. So let's see. Let's go from the top. This guy needs to swim. I need my yap emote enabled and please. Yeah. What even is the yap emote? I'm not sure what that is. So he needs to swim. He needs to be in the center. He needs to lose his antlers. He needs the earmuffs that this guy has. And what did this guy need again? To die. We need to kill him. We can't shoot him. Let's go upstairs. Oh, we can't. Post it in DMs. Ah, yap. Okay. It's like somebody talking a lot, basically. Is this a good place to stop? Let it sit and fester? Think about it? I can't think of a solution right now. I was going to remove antlers. What item would I give him? Maybe the wand of polymorph. That might do something. Would the wand of polymorph fix his ears? But how am I going to get him to swim? Question is there a door in here that I haven't been in? Actually, let's look at my items. It's a good question. I don't know if the answers are in the building or if they're somewhere else. These artifacts don't do anything. I feel like the wand of polymorph would be an answer. So I'm going to try pursuing that first. Let's go get it. Actually, no, maybe we should save it here and then continue tomorrow. Because what we're going to need to do, we're going to need to do a few things. We're going to need to get more money. And then we're going to need to buy, like, essentially one of every item so that we don't have to make the trek again. And I can farm money in the university, which isn't a big deal. And then I can sell stuff in the city to the pawn shop. And then I can try to buy one of each item and then whatever they sell in the city. And we'll see if any of those could potentially kill or help or remove antlers from any of these people. So we'll make that our stopping point, since there's going to be a whole amazing journey afterwards. Thank you guys for coming out today. Thank you, JD, for the follow. Keep up the good work, boys. I'll see you in a few days. Maybe I'll see you Saturday. Or definitely Saturday, but I don't know if in between. Depends how much I'm hankering to finish up this game. Yeah, JD, coming in clutch. Thank you, everyone, for being out here. And have a good night. Wherever you are, sleep well.